What is up, everybody? Welcome in. I hope everyone is having an awesome day. And as you can tell, we are going to play some Call of Duty. However, this might not be the Call of Duty everyone is expecting. In fact, this is the Call of Duty that Infinity Ward doesn't want you to play. So essentially, if anyone doesn't know, this is MW2X. It was essentially a Modern Warfare 2 mod that came out quite a while ago. A long time ago. But trying to bring back the Call of Duty that we all loved. And it feels so good. It feels so good. No matter how many times Activision has tried to shut down all these older CODs that the modding community tries to bring back, it's still here for us. So this video is kind of going to be a little bit of a rant video, to be completely honest with you. As I don't know about anyone else out there, but I'm part of the half of the player base that no longer is playing. Upsetting. It definitely had the potential to be a very good game. However, between microtransactions, skill-based matchmaking, everything else, it has just absolutely ruined the game. It's so sad to see a once good franchise just absolutely ruined just by greed and just lack of caring. The Call of Duty games used to be made, finished, that didn't have to be updated years after to make it any good whatsoever. Nothing beats the OG chopper gunner. That's absolutely for sure. Yeah, if you're tired of the microtransactions, if you're tired of the skill-based matchmaking, if you're tired of the lack of polish on the game, I mean, the list goes on and on. Servers have been absolute garbage. You don't get to carry anything over, even though there's no reason. We have crazy unicorn stuff and all that nonsense going on in the game that we were told we couldn't carry anything over because they wanted to be 90s themed. And honestly, the gameplay just doesn't. The gameplay itself doesn't feel bad, but everything else about it just doesn't feel good. Now this might just be the old nostalgia me that nothing is ever gonna feel better to me than MW2. MW2 will always be my absolute favorite game ever in the Call of Duty franchise. Again, there's other ones I can argue. You know, B01, MW3 was actually very underrated. B02 obviously will always be out there. COD 4, which can arguably say it started to push Call of Duty to where it's at. So do you want to go MW2 or COD 4 to really say it took off the franchise? So this is kind of just random gameplay. Again, I'm kind of ranting. I don't know why my wheel doesn't spot my pistol. That's kind of annoying. But this is kind of an all over the place rant. But if you're like me and you're sick of Call of Duty, let's start getting these old games populated. Even if whether it's MW2X mod, whether it's the OG games themselves, as long as you're on console, don't do it on PC or else you will get crazy hacks on your game and stuff like that. You don't need your IP getting hacked and everything just because you tried to play Call of Duty Online. Now obviously I'm not going to show you the full gameplay on this because these matches, they didn't make them, so they lasted a long time. But just how smooth the old games used to run. Like again, are we playing against a lot of bots? Yes, because unfortunately that's what it has to be like. Even though, I mean, honestly, some of these bots are kind of nuts. Actually, I don't know how many of them are actually bots, to be honest with you. If you enjoy this older content on MW2, MW2X, or if you want to see any other Call of Duties, absolutely feel free to let me know in the comments. I do want to bring a lot of Call of Duty content. Unfortunately, it's not going to be new skill-based matchmaking kind of content. It's going to be these old school feeling games. Cause this is what I enjoy. Like I said, yeah. Do I wish this was not crazy? AI is just macking me around that I've gotten just so good. But Like honestly, like I said, these AIs are crazy nowadays. Because like I said, it told me they're AIs, and they definitely look like AI names. But it's quite crazy how good they are. The days when not every lobby you loaded into was your equal skill set, which made it feel out sweatier than all get out. We could actually have fun. The camos didn't take months to grind. Also, there's something to be said. Oh, come on. There's something to be said also. Playing MW2 on a mouse and keyboard. I don't know if any of y'all played PC MW2. I was Xbox all the way. But I will say there is something about an intervention that even feels honestly better, which I didn't think was possible, than with a controller. It feels so smooth with it. Once I'm starting to actually get used to using it, it's actually not too bad. It's not too bad. It feels good actually. You have so much muscle memory sniping with a controller on this game, but it feels good. Yeah, as you guys know, I mean, the player count has already dropped 50% on Steam. Which is just absurd for Call of Duty. It's absolutely crazy. I have tried to play the H2M mod before, which is kind of supposed to be the upgraded version of this running on the Call of Duty 4 remastered engine. However, it does not feel as crisp with the servers, and the population is definitely not super high on that. Our gameplay is kind of wrapping down here. I tried to make it a somewhat calm rant, whether you want to leave that or not. But not too bad. We went 70 and 32. Again, some of these spots are crazy. There were some humans in there. Let me know what you guys think, though. Did you guys enjoy this little bit of a? Again, I know it's IW4X, so I know it's a mod, but man, it still has so much of the same feel of MW2. So much better in B06. So much more cleaner. Everything like that. Menus so much more simpler. Like, look how much simpler the times were. Like, let's just take a moment. Let's take a moment. Look at this. This is you making a class. Alright, I want to make a class. Primary weapon. We can have, any of these assault weapons. Like, granted, this is modded. So you're going to have to bear with me on some of these. Peacekeeper's mod. AK-74U is a mod. The rest of these, again, you want these? You want an MP5? Here, fine. What do you want on it? You can put one attachment. One of these camos that took you 250 headshots to get. If you want two, you toss on Bing. Or Bling, I'm sorry. You had your perks you had to earn to get the pro version, which were still pretty easy to get. Reset everything. You had your simple Semtex, frag grenades. Like, these were the simple times of Call of Duty that I personally enjoy. This is the way I feel it should be. Let me know in the comments if you agree with me. But regardless of that, have an awesome day, guys. Peace.